Hey guys, it's Kendra May and welcome back to my channel if you've been here. And if you haven't, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to have you. I hope that you enjoy my face. So I'm going to be doing the book tag today, and I'm going to tag my lovely friend Krista. And I'm just going to get to it right away. There's 11 questions. Okay, so do you have a certain place at home for reading? I usually just read wherever I happen to be. Usually I do settle in with like a blanket and just chill on the small couch in my living room. Do you use a bookmark or do you use a random piece of paper? I use whatever I can find. If I can find a bookmark, I use a bookmark, but if I can't, it's usually just like a receipt or something random. Can you stop reading at any time, or do you have to stop at a certain page, chapter, part, or etc.? I prefer ending up like at a page break, like a chapter break, because if I don't, I feel like awkward about it because I just like keep track of my stuff better when I read to the end of a chapter. Do you eat or drink while you read? I do on occasion. I like to make tea when I read, and then I like to drink my tea while I'm reading. But I tend to avoid foods when I'm reading because I don't want to get crumbs in my pages. Can you read while listening to music or watching TV? Yes, I can. I am actually, I usually can't have, no background noise, so I have to have some kind of something in the background. So usually I do read when it's not completely silent. One book at a time or several at once? I prefer one book at a time because sometimes I'll think that something happened in one book, but it'll be in another book entirely, and I don't want to throw myself off like that, so I try to read just one book at once. Do you read only at home or everywhere? I read everywhere. Reading out loud or silently in your head? I read silently because I don't like tripping over my words, which I happen to do when I'm reading out loud. Do you read ahead or do you skip pages? I don't do either. When I had to, when I had to read books for school, I would read ahead, but that was only because I would usually get absorbed into the storyline, like The Great Gatsby. That I read ahead. But if I'm reading for fun, I cannot skip pages because, I want to know what's happening as it's happening. Do you break the spine or do you keep it new? I like to keep my spines fairly new. My books still look pretty new, and I've had some of them for a while. I take pride in how well I take care of my books. I call them my children. And question 11, do you write in your books? I don't, but I do highlight in them because if I find a line that sticks out to me, I want to be able to find it again, so I highlight it. And that's what I do with my books. So if you ever borrow a book from me, there's chances are it's going to be highlighted. So that's just a little bit about me and reading. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful day. Stay awesome, stay smiley, and I'll see you next time. Bye.